I's back. I's back. Song coming in. This time's the last time I'm never gonna say goodbye. Yeah, these are the last time you gonna see me with these tears. Ever see me with these eyes. I think that song was from Rihanna. Somebody they work with celebrities, Rihanna, Beyonce. We channeled Usher Raymond. Shit, they might be considering it, talking to Rihanna and all these people doing Diddy's case, but I'm hearing somebody having to give somebody kind of discretion and something. But that's on a whole different status for somebody in my situation. Like I said, we got celebrities and stuff like that, and people realizing at the same time, like, girl, you have rank like that. But like I said, with a situation where people are realizing, like a lot of people still just used to think I didn't know about that, but it was just like I would have hoped that people would have said something. Ooh, excuse me. About them knowing about this shit from all the way from like MySpace time, and what MySpace was like disappeared what around 2008 2009, and then these pictures and shit like that, and it's just like it hurt my feelings for like a brief second, but then it's like it is what it is. People do what it is that they do. And then for the, these people supposed to be, my caretakers and stuff like that. And they collected all this money off of this shit and then was using it as a benefit or a leg up to say, oh, she's promiscuous and she do this for money and all this other stuff. And then they like y'all had to reach out to this person. Somebody's name or an attorney could be named Mahoney. Truth. Ace of Swords. It's a fact. Like I know that they was collecting money off of that shit, and it's just like it's sad to feel like that. That's why it's a lot of stuff that's going on. I feel like Philip judgment. Ooh, judgment. They try to keep it quiet about Philip leaving me money. I remember Georgetta calling. It's like certain things, but I know justice will be served one way or another. Everything that's due to me will come to me. Ace of Swords again will come to me one way or another. So I'm not really tripping about it. When it's time to come to me, I know I have enough faith in the Most High to make sure that everything that I need and gotta have will be provided for. That's why all the people that's sitting here doing this is like, shit, I'm worth a lot of money. And most people are like, bands will make her dance. They wanted me to resort to stripping and all this weird stuff. Wanted me to be unprotected and people not to protect me or look out for me, take advantage of me, make me try to feel like I was useless, and people that would try to look down on me and all this other stuff. And it's just like it was funny to go ahead and say, look, this is what she had back in the day. This is what she used to do. And it wasn't nothing that I used to do. That was just an account that I had, and they took advantage of that. Kiara, Carla, and all these people made money and stuff like that. And instead of doing that, they used that to a benefit to get all these people to work against me and say all these lies. And then all the craziness for these people to do this shit. It's just like, how did you expect for me to not realize that? What's up? But the truth shall set people free. I ain't tripping on it. Tower moments will happen. Disruption warns of disasters, AIDS, and transformation. Like some people are like, damn, I don't watch this girl, transform and stuff like that. She aged and she's this, she's that. I've been everything except for what it is that they say. Do I have a temper? I can own that. But I done chilled out so much more than what it is. I know how to let go of stuff, and then they'll be like, oh, she hold grudges. She's hateful. Since when? No, the only problem that a lot of people have when you tell them a lie, I'll be having the truth for every lie that you have. And I know for a fact that anybody that's been sitting here and watching this stuff and me speaking up on it, it's been nothing but retaliation. If I don't know anything else, when you start to stand up for yourself and speak your truth, people will want to retaliate whenever they know that they've been telling a lie on you. That I do know that much. Anytime that you start speaking truth and people be getting over the fact that you stay quiet and you don't speak up about what it is that happened to you, they will find every way to retaliate towards you. Hurt and don't nobody try to harm you more than a person that loves to cause chaos to you, and that is lying on you. I learned that much. That I learned that much over that whole situation. That's why I don't ever trip about what people do, what they say. You don't, people gonna talk about you whether you doing bad or good. But at the same time, the same shit that these people been doing towards me, shit, do unto others as you want done to yourself. For every lie you told on me, it's gonna be more people be able to tell the truth. Well, I remember when she said, when such and such said this and this and this to me about this person, and we done seen this and this in due time. The Most High don't put you in nothing that He ain't gonna get you through. And I've been a firm believer. I've been a witness. I am the poster child of it. He ain't put me in something that He ain't ever been able to pull me through yet. I'm like, literally, these motherfuckers try to kill me like not too long ago. I'm like, bruh, this is real. I was like, you know what? If I'm ever gonna get discouraged, I know not ever to get discouraged. Ever. But for this people to sit here to lie on my name like that, it be motherfuckers that I ain't seen in years. In years. And you say, what? And Sharita do what? Tell me when you witnessed this. Tell me when you was there when this happened. I gotta know. I did what? That's why I'm like, I respect the fact when people stay in the background and they do what it is that they do, because most of the time they got to do everything to prevent you from actually you going towards the truth or you seeing what's really meant for you. You got to be mindful and careful of that, because people be quick to judge you about decisions and choices that you make. God forbid that you want to be, independent versus codependent. God forbid that you don't want to use their advice or what they talking about no more. Because once you get away from what it is that they trying to force you to submit to, you wrong. You ain't doing it right. I ain't doing it right because it ain't making you comfortable. That's the only problem I see in this situation. You're uncomfortable and you're not comfortable with the fact that I can think for myself. I can choose to make a decision for myself. I can decipher whether I want to take a side or not in any way of a situation. Instead of being biased, I'd rather be unbiased. Right is right, wrong is wrong. It's no different if I got to check a person that's married. Hey, that's your wife, sir. You ain't fit to come over here and be like, and try to talk down on your wife in front of me. I'll check your ass before anything. But then I'm going to also check her ass. Why the fuck you ain't check his ass before I checked him? They check his, when I get ready to leave the room, because however you two gonna handle your shit, don't ever make me check this man about how the fuck he trying to downplay you in the front of another woman. That shit is a no-go in front of me. That's a no. That's used to be why Carla and the rest of them didn't like me to come over to the parties. Carla, you gonna let Shane keep talking about you like that? Like you ain't in this room? You gonna keep letting him call you fat and all this shit? And all these other women is in here, they might be in shape and all that shit, but you think that it's okay for them to be laughing at you? They're not laughing with you, honey. Those be the females with low self-esteem. You gonna allow your husband to sit here, oh, he's just trying to be funny. No, bitch, he's disrespecting you. Sir, your wife is disrespecting you by sitting here, oh, that's just Charles. Your husband sitting right here. I don't give a fuck if that's just Charles. Don't make me smack your ass up for your husband while you over here trying to rub on Charles. I see Charles got muscles. Your husband got the damn dad bod. But what the fuck are you to make sure that your husband got the time to go ahead and hit the gym real quick? Oh, I don't want him to get back in shape because I don't want all the women looking at him. Females be doing that too. Y'all men need to be aware of that. Some of these females be getting upset when y'all be getting back in shape and shit like that. Babe, you don't have to do all of that. I love you just the way you are. No, she just know when your ass is at your prime shape, everybody looking at you. And now she really got to get the arguing and fighting. It's already bad enough that you be sitting here talking about we should do this and we should do that. But she gonna feel insecure once your ass start getting fine again. Y'all be getting too comfortable, like letting yourself go and shit like that. I even beat up myself. Shit, I might be a single woman, but shit, okay, my body is out of whack. But right now, I'm dealing with my own health conditions that I'm getting back in order. It's a slow process, and considering that I'm going through toxins and being poisoned and all this stuff, it's going to take a little bit more time on top of having to deal with other health conditions. It's going to take me a little bit of time, but I know for a fucking fact I'm not for to deal with no man if I'm not at my best. And that's the truth. I ain't got no business talking about where's the love in my life. Baby, my mental health need to get in check. My bank account needs to be in check. I need to have my own means of transportation. I need my own home taken care of before I even be considering trying to take on to be concerned about being in a relationship. And that's facts. Some of y'all don't get none of that part. Should at least be in a progress or whatever it is that I want for myself. I need to make sure that I have that in order before I even trying to add into the equation for me to even be dealing with any type of man. And that's just facts. Ace of Swords. Some of y'all be, I want this man. Baby, you still dealing with a whole bunch of stress and you don't have no business talking about where's my man at and where's the love at. You still don't even know how to handle your own basic stress. So you're going to expect for you to add into an equation for somebody to be in a relationship with you and you don't know how to manage your stress because you think that person coming in is going to be the ease or the distraction from your stress. No, because all you're going to do is emotionally and trauma dump on that person, and it's not their responsibility to take care of how you feel and what you think. It is not the next person's fucking responsibility. I've been there and I've done that, and I had to learn the wrong way and the hard way that, hey, you're not, that next person is not responsible for how you feel and what you're going through. You should be able to handle that. And then the person that is strong enough, they will be able to help you. Not carry it, but help you. It's not that person's responsibility. Even in a fucking marriage, when you married, your spouse is not responsible for carrying your fucking burden. If he's stressed the fuck out and he ready for you, baby, I'm here. I know you dealing with something, baby, but when you ready to talk about it, I'm here. So you need to make sure that you get yourself mentally and emotionally, psychologically, or whatever fucking prepared for whatever it is that that person could be telling you. Because sometimes you don't know how heavy, how light, how much of a burden. Because to that person, it can be heavy as fuck. To you, you'd be like, oh, that ain't shit. But it's not for you to say if it ain't shit or not. Because to that person it's heavy, and for them having to figure out how they got to handle it, you should be, whether a man or a woman, be man or woman enough to be like, I'm here, I know you going through something, just allow me some time. And allow that person, when you are on a healthy communication level, I'm here when you ready to speak about it. And now don't wait too long, because then when it's waiting too fucking long, that's when y'all fuck up shit. That's when people get to cheating and do ignorant stuff and not communicating effectively. Then y'all get mad like, well, if you didn't do this and I wouldn't cheat it. It wasn't for you to go cheat. I was just waiting for you to be able to communicate. But in the meantime, I'm going to find something that's going to actually help. Hey, let's go to the gym. Let's go hiking. Let's go sit by the water. You know, let's go sit at the sauna or something like that. Shit, let's go purchase us a sauna and sit in here. Let's sweat it out. Eventually, and then you got to create that environment to have a safe space. Did you clear all your dramas and your burden for that person to be able to come in to talk to you and give you information clearly? And if you didn't, guess what? You're going to create a toxic or a hectic ass fucking environment for that person not to communicate effectively to you. Some people don't be knowing that shit. Well, why my husband, honey? First of all, the first problem y'all have, when y'all first met up, shit, have that sex conversation, baby. Do you got some kinks? Do you got some things that you need to work out, sort out? Do you know what you want? Do you not know what you want? Are you explorative? Are you not? And if when y'all have them conversations, shit, I promise you, those be the marriages that last the fucking longest. I swear to you, those be the shit that lasts the longest. But if you don't ever have that conversation, you are prone and you're going to be very open to the shit to fail. I give you, within the first year to 2 to 3 years, that marriage is going to fail. It will. It's guaranteed. Because we're not having the discussions that needs to be had. Some of y'all don't be having patience with your own self. How you gonna expect to have patience with somebody else? Fertility, multiple. Y'all don't be having them conversations. Do we want children? Do we don't want children? Do we, how do we want our finances? How do we want our goals? Do we want to do this? Are we on the same page? Are we not on the same page? Those things are very fucking important whenever you enter into relationships. And some of y'all don't even have goals and ambitions, because the same goals and ambitions that you have with the person and you're not reaching them while you with that person, and that person decides to leave, you should be able to resume right back to what it is that you was doing. It shouldn't ever really stop when you started, because the person, once you already had it and they not willing to support it, shit, that wasn't for you from the get-go. More prosperous in the future of a situation. Fortune and fame fulfilled any requests. Isn't the usher a fucking let's receive it. What is he? What's he, a Libra? Usher Lyman. Yep, October 1478. Dallas, Texas. Somebody could be from Dallas, Texas watching. Somebody could be a Libra as well. Child, somebody's like, they are so fruitful. They're just so. Somebody was trying to say something stupid and it was like they had to stop themselves. King of Wands, Judgment, Justice, Tower Moment, Temperance, Reconciliation. Somebody's like, I'm fit to make a move. Everybody gonna hate it, but I want it and I need it. I need it in my life. Knowledge and good of evil appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. Intellectual talent provides knowledge. Alchemy, transformation, rules natural events, and help with spiritual progress. If you are pregnant and you're watching me, you need to find you something better to do. Go get some sleep. Prop your feet up. Please do that. Or if you're dealing with nausea, these right here are your best friends, okay? It's called Belly Comfort. Lemon ginger relieves nausea. Or you can get, what is it called? Zofran. Have your doctor give you Zofran. I think that's what it was called. It's been so long. Shit, my last date with Zura was shit. 2017. I had Zura. My rivers. My bird, my pudding. You got Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Cups. You get all four aces up here. Somebody, you just doing something like, that's like a major transformation. Metatron. Rewriting the stories, teaches guides, records events in the book of life. Shit, baby, life be lifing. That's how I be looking at shit. Construction of the universe helps great works, protection from adversaries. Rejuvenations attains the mercy of guides and gives long life. That right there be everything. Political authority gives safe travels and protects against conspiracies. I'm hearing somebody saying I was looking at this situation all wrong. Somebody wants to make something right. Let me see something else. Who else? Got Dallas, Texas. Yonkers, New York City. Isaac, Bruce, Latanya, Cora, Thomas. A covered. A covered. Somebody could be watching Medea. I had a Medea. We had a Medea. Uh, 1992. Where's the? Oh, Mary is a Capricorn. Someone also born in 1971. Eloquence gives answers to those in doubt. No me dudas, no me dudas. Someone saying, don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me, don't deny me, or something. No me dudas. That's don't doubt me. But it can also mean, don't doubt me, don't reject me, like don't deny me. Like somebody's saying don't doubt me or deny me. Please. Refuge governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from morals. Excuse me. It's some older people having a dream about something. Either somebody got a whole bunch of people in their family that's fucking fire signs. We got 18, 52, 35, 61, 54, 42, 66, 50, 56, 30. Somebody, a 3-year-old, 12-year-old. It's a whole bunch. Somebody got a house full of fucking fire signs. That's a whole bunch of attitude in one fucking house. God forbid somebody gets mad. That's a whole bunch trying to calm down motherfuckers with tempers. Shit, there's no difference. I had 4 Libras in my house. Okay. All my girls were Libras. That was so cute. Love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. That's the truth. Judgment. What's this? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Pisces, and a Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. Inner and outer work helps one keep their job and protects against disaster. So something about a truth and something that's coming through for somebody to speak on what they could have done that was super deceptive. Like if somebody finally fessing up about a truth or something, or someone keep asking or inquiring about somebody. Because we have the Ace of Wands, the God of patience, fertility, and multiplicity, protects against despair and helps one be patient. So someone could be patiently hoping to hear something from someone. Someone could be like, no, they're barren, but I'm hearing someone, no, they're not. Someone could be trying to convince someone, excuse me, that they were barren, and someone's like, no, they're not. What? I tell you, fertility and multiplicity. And when you see fertility and multiplicity, that's multiples. Emperor, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. And Ace of Swords is up here is telling the truth. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess. Lift those who feel fallen and humiliated. Someone wants to know where somebody got their insight from, how you know all of this. Contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings. For you. Something about that. Somebody is like losing patience, 8 of Cups, but this right here, the God of pleasure of man's children. Somebody born in 1967. Somebody, Revelations protects from sadness and gives revelations in a dream. Somebody needs to know something about children, but it's being revealed in a dream. I don't know what the fuck that's about or who it's pertaining to, but somebody, if you, man, woman, family, whoever, something will be revealed about their children or their kids, adult kids, young kids. I don't know, but somebody could be getting a revelation in a dream. So for somebody, your confirmation is, and it's the Ace of Swords being out here already. It will be revealed in a dream. So someone could be wanting to know an answer, or something is going to be. I feel like it's a dream. Someone is going to pay very, very close attention. If you got a notebook, just get you a notebook and write down what you do. Remember characteristics, details, locations. If it's a particular person. Me scratching my arm. Write down the details, skin complexion, whatever it is. Somebody just have a notebook next to you when you wake up. Man or woman, old, young, it don't fucking matter. Just have the notebook next to you, and for something it's going to tell you. Longevity to protect against something. So something, oh shoot, that's dope as shit. Somebody in a dream, oh my goodness. Something will be revealed in a dream. But in the dream, someone needs to realize the dream is going to take place. Okay, in this dream, it's going to take place, but it's going to show children. Whatever details or intels you get of this dream of these children, okay, it's going to be something that's going to help somebody in a fucking court case. I don't know, especially those who's looking to redeem themselves, because temperance is here. The Empress, Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, Ace of Cups, with those being up here, and the Ace of Swords already being out here, Magician and 10 of Cups. That dream is going to reveal something that's going to help somebody in a court case, a proceeding, something. I'm hearing something with practicality. Archangel Michael, Metatron, Samuel, and Uriel. Samuel being here, and then the Ace of Wands and Uriel. Someone might want to be mindful about what they doing, who they speaking on. Did I pull the High Priestess already? World tour, do you want more? Look for a Brooklyn boy. So what could be from Brooklyn? Don't do something for the benefit. The Hermit. World card, the Hermit, the Lovers, the Magician. The Magicians keep coming out. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see something. What the fuck is somebody trying to see? Because it's like, you trying to see something, I'm trying to figure something out. What you try to figure out? Because I'm trying to figure it out with you. You stumped, I'm stumped, we gonna be stumped. Shit, we gonna feel like Kirk Franklin. Stumped. Unless you got that type of addiction. You be watching them that adult stuff. Slow down. I just wanna get to know you. Hey, come on, you know Bobby Valentino got caught up at that hotel. Stop, shooter. You know them hoes tell now. I'm messing. Nah, for real. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, High Priestess. Mental force protects against sorrows and illness. Restitutions find stolen objects and discover the person responsible. Excuse me. Breaking the cycle lifts opposing barriers and brings victory. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. So someone was trying to steal people's monies. I want my money and I need it now. Discernment, general prosperity, and the deliverance from prisoners and of prisoners. Divine power and guards against mental troubles. So someone wanted to cause mental confusion. Strength card. Loyalty and delivery from those who seek to oppress, but brings victory. Brings victory. Victory. Love and submission cures illnesses and influences parental love and gives long life. Baby, I know I'm meant to live a long time. Okay? Destruction of the enemy and deliverance from bondage. Okay, you rebuke that devil, and that devil being rebuked right now. Him go ahead and go to yonder, cause I'm going up to yonder. Okay, you better go ahead and hit that main line. Some of y'all about to hit the main line and y'all gonna meet your maker. Yeah, you heard, baby. Don't let me turn it to a Southern Belle on you now. Discernment, general prosperity, and the deliverance from prisoners, of prisoners. Patience reveals secrets of natures and spreads knowledge and industry. Okay, okay. Miss you. Desire to know the acquisition of knowledge. How you know that? Cuz I sit up there with the homie. I told you Jesus is the homie. What's up, kid folk? What's up, cuz? We doing all that shit. Motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. Victory and grants victory and protection from lightning. So somebody wanted to come in and do something real quick, something hateful and trifling, but it's like, nah, baby, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, sugar pie. Cutie pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. Can't help myself. Round you and nobody else. The high priestess in the high front. Somebody is spiritual than a ball. Are you a seer? Are you a shaman? Success, protection from magistrates, divine forgiveness, obtains friendship and favors of the great, secures promises. Fertility, fruitfulness, and ensures peace between married couples. Fertility is up here about 2-3 times. Whew, excuse me. Divine warrior confounds the wicked and brings victory and peace. Somebody about to have some motherfucking victory. I know I'm getting it. I know I'm getting it. And baby, once ain't no looking back. I fought too hard to get where I is right now. Yes, sir. I fought too hard to get where I is, boss. I ain't looking back. If I cut them off, honey, I cut them off for a reason. They didn't want me, child. They didn't show me love then. Ain't for me to show love right now. They ain't family. They ain't kin. So that don't mean nothing for me. Cause blood sure the fuck ain't thicker than water. Perception of unity and protects against accident and heals the sick. Somebody just, you heal them wounds. Patience and reveal secrets. Submission to higher order. Identify traitors and destroys their plans. Somebody sure did have a plan to come in with something quick. Light of understanding requires knowledge to cure the illness. So someone could be like, they don't know what they doing. Baby, those who be swearing people don't know what they doing, be knowing what they doing, be mad because they can't do what it is that certain people do now. I'm just using these cards as a visual. Step into the light, Caroline. Step into the light. Okay. Okay. Somebody be like, God damn, are they ignoring me? Are they listening to me? It just depends on what somebody really trying to figure out something on somebody. I don't know who. Shit, I ain't got them problems like other people do. It's just me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what the fuck I found out. Cause baby, Metatron. Somebody was like, look, somebody's trying to come up with an idea. I'm going to purchase this and then I'm going to need you to step in to do this. Somebody is like really trying to plan something. Whoever this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius female is, somebody is really trying to get access to somebody's money and it's not going to pan out right because I feel like a lot of people don't understand. I know if these are so-called relatives of mine, Carla, Shannon, Sheila, all them motherfuckers, Johnny, Patrick, anybody that's been involved working with them, especially if you've been working with James Henry Taylor, Regina, and all his fucking family, the Taylors and Parhams included. If you was smart enough, you probably been smart enough not to work with them motherfuckers no more. They gonna bring y'all asses down. Them the type of motherfuckers, if I'm going to hell, y'all going too. You be people trying to cover up the fact that they purchase weapons and all this other stuff. I don't want you to tell what I had to do with these other people. It ain't none of my motherfucking business because I'm not tied to that person no more. What that boy over there from Puerto Rico had going on ain't got shit to do with me. But the secrets and sins that they felt that they was keeping hidden deep about, them trying to unalive me, everybody pitching in to do this from Witherby and South Chase area, I already knew about that. But shit, who was brave enough to even stand up and say that I was trying to do that? But I want to smile in your face and stab you in your back. Backstab is the whole time they try to take your place. Motherfucker born in 72. I'm her mom and I don't know why I want it. Bitch, if you don't take your flogging ass on. Now you gotta answer to your maker. You had people from Jamaica, Trinidad, and all this in the Virgin Islands to do all this fucking dirty work for your ass. And then Veronica going ahead and having these motherfuckers, Kiera and all that, Rachel and all these motherfuckers trying to pretend like I didn't know who was connected to who. Well, I wanted them gone. Y'all sound stupid as fuck. But are we having this because I really want to fix it? No, if you really want to fix this, y'all would have been fucking talking. Everybody want to be scary and shit. I don't know what they're going to say. Fuck all of that. If you really wanted to fix some, man up and grow some balls and say something. Grow up and be a fucking woman about it, or be a man about the shit that you did. If you did it, you did it. I can only respect those who know how to stand the fuck up and say what it is that you did. If you can't stand up or man the fuck up or woman the fuck up, I can't care about you. So what happens to you happens to you. I don't want the next person to take care of my kids. And apparently you do. Somebody could be having kids out here and I really wanted my family. No, the fuck you didn't. Motherfuckers get to running. As soon as they be making these kids, they take off running. That's why I said, shit, I'll turkey baster myself before I ever just take anybody serious again. I done had motherfuckers lay up with me. I know you fuck with me, but you don't know no better. Forgive them for what they don't know. But you snake the fuck out of me, and I'm supposed to give you a chance. But you can't address the elephant in the room. You can't speak the whole entire truth. But you're gonna keep tell me parts of the truth, but keep telling a lie so it can benefit you. So where's the benefit of the person? Because any person that's willing to lie to you, and especially when you bring children into this world, how dare you lie to the person that you bring children with into this world? Because that person who has to carry those kids, do you not know how much generational curse you putting upon them kids? You're asking for a death to be put on that, and the person who's creating the chaos to the person of that womb, you're creating more death upon yourself. Do you realize that you're basically putting more blood on your hands, and every person that put their hand in this pot is basically rubbing their hands in that blood. And whoever type of, and God forbid that the person has an anointing on them, and there's people doing work, and you have contracts, or you supposed to do some, or you know your job and your contract was to actually make sure you keep them protected and safe, and you chose not to, and you chose to lie, not protect them, not speak up for them, not have a backbone or none of that stuff. You're putting blood on your hands. A lot of people don't realize that. Some people are like, well, the more we go ahead and put, bury these vessels and these babies and utilize them, the more blessings that we get out of this. No, actually, you're building more curses in the worst way. And then most of the stuff, when they realize, because let me tell you how spirit work and how the fucking angels work, even the orishas. You not know that they will keep blessing you and blessing you and blessing you, and it'll be a motherfucker that keep going for about. They sometimes allow y'all to do that shit for 11 years. By year 13, the karma hits so fucking fast and so hard. It hits so fucking hard where a person be feeling like they grieve, and I can finally catch my breath. No motherfucker, they fit to make your ass. Oh, you caught your breath real quick. And they pulling your ass down, you gonna feel like you fucking drowning. Like that shit, you gonna be like, you be thinking like, okay, I just fought my way to get out of this shit. And now I can finally breathe for a little bit. I got a little leeway. Motherfucker, they fit to make your ass feel like you really, like you living, walking in your day-to-day life, and that shit will snatch your ass and make your ass feel like in your walking day that you drowning, bruh. That's how the Mauritius get your ass right back. And that shit be happening so quick because you be thinking like, well, my job is doing good in the paycheck, but you don't realize that in the economy just went up. The rate could have been 6%. Now it's at 11%, but your budget and your money been accustomed for that 6%. Your money, you ain't making the money for it to be the adjustment for the 11% tax. And the fact that you ain't got that 11% tax, and if you got businesses, you got mortgages, you got car loans, you got other shit that you got to pay for the business. God forbid you got kids, you got families, you got all this other shit that you got to worry about. Now your ass is just drowning in real life, and it's like, how I'm gonna do this? I'm drowning, I'm in debt, and before you fucking know it, you over $11 million in fucking debt. How the fuck you gonna do that? Now you finna, the tax fit to hit me, and this is fit to hit that, and this is about to do this, and this is about to do that. That's how they be getting your asses right back. It don't matter if you're doing the Orishas, the Wiccans, the Vikings spirituality. It don't matter what kind of fucking spirituality. I don't give a fuck if you call it on Jesus, Buddha, and hoodoo, voodoo, whatever the fuck it is. That's how the fuck they get your ass right the fuck back. If you do that to certain people that got anointing, and it's women that are supposed to be shamans, high priestesses, seers, mediums, or shit, don't let them be for real divine motherfuckers that is part of the 144 people. Shit, and you did work on womb work. That leads to people getting hysterectomies. That leads to women getting tumors. These be people that pass away from aneurysms, heart attacks, strokes, freak accidents, drownings, kidnappings, freak car accidents. It food poisoning, you name it. People passing out in front of you. People, you go waking them up, and they be about in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and you thinking they waking up, and you go in there and you touching on a cold body. That shit can hit you real hard in the worst way, and you sit here like, Well, such and such just passed away yesterday. I get a phone call, such and such just got shot. Hey, such and such over here is, having a funeral that got rammed over by a bus. Like, that's blood on your hand. That's why you should not ever do womb work. And God forbid that somebody pregnant and they do it to another person that they try to prevent for pregnancy. You can end up having, like, they'll let you have that child. That child will either end up with severe disabilities, intellectual disabilities, or you end up having stillborns, SIDS. That shit plans out in the worst way, or they end up getting like a fucking babysitter. They end up drowning the kid, poisoning the kids. That shit be for real. Or you be thinking you sent your kid to school, they got beat up real bad, or something, like they done ate something and they got sick. I'm telling you, our pipes burst and it had chemical toxins and you didn't know it had radiations and shit. That stuff can come right back on you. That's why I tell people, don't you do baneful magic, doing that death magic graveyard shit, because that's blood on your hands. And it was just like when I had the miscarriages before, it was just like it was meant to be. And just when Buddy had said that, that's when I had to come to realization, like, you know what, Shorty, you got to accept the fact he didn't want nothing from you. He disrespected you. He didn't want no kids in the first place. And every time he was saying he wanted that with you, no, he didn't. So I was just like, it is what it is. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? You can't go back to something that somebody genuinely just told you, like F you in your face and spit in your face without literally spitting in your face. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But it was something, it was, for me, it's like, I'm not fucked up about it because it was like a learning step for me to realize, like, Shruti, you can't be, it's not that I can't be, you're not able to be so forgiving in certain situations. And that was just the lesson that I had to learn from that. Like, how many times did he have to tell you that he didn't appreciate you? How many times did you have to sit there and learn that he's saying that he don't like you and he don't want nothing from you? And it was like, you know what? I give it to him. That was my own delusion, but him coming back and me allowing him to come into the room and sleep with me and then leave, that's on me. So that's why I was like, at the end of the day, business is business. You know what I'm saying? And he was being paid for it. He was paid to be quiet. He was paid not to tell me all this stuff. I was like, so shit, even if I did have kids, it's like it really didn't matter. And then it was like, his family didn't care. His family was going hard in the pay. He had his baby mama. He had all these other people he was dealing with doing this. He had his same-sex lovers all up in this shit. So it was just like, you know what? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it was, and it wasn't meant for it to go that way. So shit, a win is a win for him at the end of the day. It just wasn't meant for me to, to have to deal with it. And no need to look back at it. No need to dawn on it. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize, like, damn, he really was trying to burn down my business. He was trying to keep me from making my money. He was trying to keep me from shining. Right along with my own fucking family and shit like that. It hurt my feelings for a little bit, but then I realized, that was just the Most High just trying to wake me up. I ain't gonna blame that on him because it was on me, but I was like, that was the Creator saying, baby, I just gotta strengthen you up, baby. And did that shit strengthen me the fuck up? Hell yeah. It woke me the fuck up in the worst way. And it was like I had to learn to say, like, I didn't waste my love because my love was meant to be given to, him in that way. And that was just what it had to be. I didn't waste my time, so I had to rethink of how I was saying, you know what, your love wasn't wasted. It wasn't in vain. The Most High didn't have you to give that love if you didn't have it to give. And it was like, you know what, you're right. I did good things. It was fucked up, but that was on my behalf. So it just is what it is. Lesson learned. I won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of things. But at the same time, everything that I lost, I gained myself back. So it's just like, cool. You know what I'm saying? It was like, shit, you ain't got nobody. And I said, the only person I don't have nobody, meaning I don't have physical bodies here. But the one body that I did have was on a spiritual level. And it was like, even though they may not be here on this physical plane, take the comfort in, you know what? I can talk out loud. Another person will call it crazy, but I found comfort in it. I found peace. Whether I had to cry by myself, I was like, shit, all this time I've been crying by myself. But Shrita, all by yourself, you regained your strength. All by yourself, you stood alone. All by yourself, even when you had to fucking fight these people, You stood by yourself. Wasn't nobody there. Shrita, that's where your strength came from. So fuck all the rest of the shit that came along with it. It was just to strengthen you. And I had to take that, you know what? It is. It strengthened me. I might not see everything the same way as I used to. I might not ever love how I used to no more. But it's like, it strengthened the fuck up out of me. It did. It did. But it ain't gonna ever take away from me, to allow other people to know what love look like. Just because I don't care for love doesn't mean that I'm not able to teach people how to see love when that love is right there. Appreciate that shit. Be grateful for it, because it's not always meant to come to you every fucking lifetime. When it's given to you, it's given to you for a reason. That should be given to you for a reason. Don't ever take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned, even though that motherfucker did some fuck shit, but I learned in the process that, hey, when or if I ever do decide, which I don't feel I will ever to, I love to have forehead kisses. I love for somebody to spoil me. Like, if I'm spoiling, I'm getting angry, you calm down, and I'm getting hugged on and loved and getting calmed down. I like to get my feet rubbed, my body rubbed, my legs rubbed. I like to be fed. I like for somebody to take me to the places that make me peaceful and happy. Oh, I know you like going to this place. I know you like going to this place. You want to go to your favorite food place. Like, a person willing to put a smile on your face, and even just the most minorest thing to know, like, I know this is one of their favorite food places. I know they like to go here. It looked like they need a hug, and I'm just gonna kiss up all over them today. It looked like they just want to lay up and just be snuggled today. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me, confirmation. Because when a person loves you, they gonna know what you need before you even open up your mouth to say what it is you need. Or should they gonna pay attention to what you like to eat, how you like to sleep, what's gonna keep you comfortable. If a person giving you forehead kisses or just kissing on you just because that person love you. They kissing on you just out of the blue, out of nowhere, and it's just like they know, hey, that they it's sometimes most of the time a person that really really love you, really fuck with you, they can just look at you and be like, they too deep in their head. Come here. Or that they know when you didn't eat today. They paying attention to shit that you know that you should be paying attention to, but they realize that you're not paying attention to. A person that loves you, they paying attention to shit that you don't even, sometimes it'll slip away or whatever the case may be. Come here. They coming to grab on you. They come to sit on you, or they want you to come sit next to them. And it's certain things that people can show you when they really do. You know what I'm saying? Not the love bombing, because love bombing is gonna look like it's stepped. But when a person is really there, it's gonna show you. It's gonna show you. But sometimes even in the good, bad, or the ugly situations, you learn even in all of that, what you take from it, what you like, and then some things you leave it for what it was. But it's like, at the end of it all, did you learn your lesson? Is the question. That's how you have to look at it. Yo, somebody got some strong ass ties to the Orishas. I swear to you. Also, it's a Virgo keep trying to hide a Scorpio and a Virgo. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo. Somebody that be lying to some people that's trying to hide. Also, someone's trying to hide some test results or trying to manipulate a man's thinking process. Listen, when a man is in love, and if he gotta let go of any and everybody just to make a decision, and that man for real about it, and then shit, he'll go to that person. Look, I'll let go of every fucking thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they ain't coming in with much, but shit, when they love you, they gonna come in. But somebody really trying to a Virgo. Yeah, somebody trying to hide the fact that they trying to avoid getting judgment. Something with a fucking Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. They really trying to like manipulate somebody's. I was about to say manipulate. Somebody trying to do something real quick to get somebody caught up in some shit. But if it's a Virgo or Virgo female or feminine or somebody that's very, sassy or some shit like that, they gonna find themselves locked up. But I'm also getting somebody gonna find themselves hurt in the worst way. If you're a female and you doing something trifling, or Scorpio female, you about to face some harsh judgment. Don't be going over here fucking with people, because not everybody gonna listen. And people figuring out you lying just to get somebody hurt or assaulted or getting unalived, and you participated in this shit, you're going to be more likely the person to take the fall for it, not who you trying to put the blame on. I'm telling somebody, yeah. If you trying to take on somebody else's orishas or protection, serve them. It's a higher power that you playing with, and whatever energy, somebody, it could be an empress or a high priestess, and you trying to play in that energy, and they protected by other orishas on top of that, baby. You looking to go ahead and lose your life in a situation. And they lying, and you lying, trying to manipulate in the spiritual. Whoever this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, feminine as well, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius male. Child, this shit to be crazy. Somebody trying to also do something with somebody's mail or email. Also, someone's trying to get somebody to do a hit on somebody. Somebody could be trying to get somebody unalive with some kids. Didn't I say a while ago somebody find out somebody has kids, and then if it's twins again or something like that, and if somebody really finds out or really looking to find out or go see with their own eyes or some shit like that, I don't think something's going to pan out well with somebody. I'm getting somebody like, shit, I'm going to have to fucking run. Ooh, something about a train. Listen, somebody that listen, I don't know who pregnant in the motherfucker. And you messing with somebody who they know they got somebody pregnant, or this person got somebody pregnant, and you trying to do something that cause them to lose some babies, get hurt, harmed, or something like that. I don't feel like something gonna pan out right for you. I don't know who is it for. This is not for me. This is a collective read. So whoever it is, I'm just channeling the messages, so I'm just reading what this is. But whoever this is, don't do that. You're trying to do womb work, voodoo work, or some shit like that, trying to cause stillborn miscarriage or something like that, and somebody's pregnant, or you trying to hire a hitman, because I feel like even if it's a hitman or 3 other people that y'all trying to send in, I feel like they gonna even turn around or turn away from this. Communication, High Priestess, a hitman, communication. I'm telling you, somebody got a fucking anointing on them. This is a collective read. Somebody got an anointing on them. This is beautiful, though. Somebody got an anointing on them. Even if it's a hitman, I feel like a hitman would even fucking tell it, just off the strength for the protection of somebody. Because I don't know what's going to cause something to click in somebody's head or something like them to be like, nah. It's like something ain't going to sit right with somebody. Something ain't going to sit right with somebody. High Priestess, I'm telling you. Surrender. Confessions. Breakthrough. Victory. Someone creating an illusion. Twins. Ibiji. Fraternal. Boy, girl. Childlike energy. Shots fired. Someone want to keep something an illusion, a secret. Caught red-headed. Somebody could have been working together too with somebody younger. Shit, I already knew Sheila and them once they seen what's his name? Drew from my old school. I already knew they was gunning for him. I knew they was gunning for that boy. Child. Black females and a dreadhead man. I never seen the interest in it. But somebody for the reach judgment. I want you to cause them to do this and they don't ever get pregnant and and this can't happen. But somebody seen lab works and they seen otherwise. That was supposed to be mine. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna find something out. I'm telling you, somebody find some shit out. It's all she wrote. It's all she wrote. Somebody, this Virgo female, who's allowing me to read about somebody who have been doing weapons transporting or trafficking weapons. You might want to find yourself out of my motherfucking energy, because this is giving somebody with foreign involvement. And with this foreign involvement, like I said, with this deck revealing that it's paternal, knowledge of good and evil. And even these people that do this illegal activity, and like they realizing like she's super unbiased, but she wouldn't be able to pick up on it. And someone's realizing I ain't skipping over it. I see it. I'm just not going to speak on it. But you need to realize there is a Virgo female, Pisces, Scorpio female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius female that y'all are attached to, that could have been lying to y'all motherfucking asses, that's been allowing me to pick up on this shit. And then them lying and say that I have some parts of it, and y'all realizing, well, she would need access to the courthouse. She would need access to be able to talk to the police. And with the considering the fact that y'all been hacking the fuck out of my phones, and y'all realize like, nah, she ain't talking to the folks. So y'all having to circle around and figure out what bitches y'all got around y'all who's snitching on you. Somebody recently got snatched up. Leo, Taurus, Aries female that set y'all up, because she getting a lot of y'all motherfuckers, whatever those signs I just mentioned, a September Virgo in particularly, or an August fucking Virgo, they getting y'all asses locked the fuck up. Because this Virgo is about to get y'all asses locked up, especially if you got something to do with guns, weapons, a mechanic shop, car shop, anything with the water, boats, yachts, music industry, or any ties to motherfucking Miami, Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Boston. If you got ties to that shit, this Virgo motherfucker, that's who you need to be looking at. Them and they mama. So somebody could be a grandmama and a mama, a mother-daughter duo. Whatever states I mentioned, they fit to get y'all asses caught up on an M charge, murder charge. Also, they about to try to expose a video of two men being together. They could have been low-key making money off of y'all too. So if you've been doing that and you've been worried about that, they also been paying for a hitman too. An Aquarius person too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pregnancy. Somebody trying to get somebody unalive. I'm telling you. Trying to, I'm giving you love. I want to work this out. No, somebody actually wanted payback, and they wanted to use somebody else's trauma. Also, if somebody had something going on with trafficking of kids, hurting kids, or something like that, this person is a female and another man that's about to give somebody up. So somebody may have invited somebody to come back in just for revenge. I'm telling you. But anyway, that's what I got for y'all. See what I'm saying? This ain't relating to me. This ain't my problem. I mean, I know what part do pertain to me, but this is a collective read, okay? Justice. I'm hearing justice fit to be served, though, in the worst way. Motivations lift up those fallen and humiliated. Retrification help ones live in peace with everybody. Fountain of wisdom gives success in all ventures. All right, y'all.